Wildcats. I hope your parents are showing you this right before bedtime on Wednesday night, the night before we have school tomorrow. So I wanted to read to you a bedtime story before our first day of school. The book I chose is called Do Unto Otters, and in this story, Mr. Rabbit gets some new neighbors that are otters. And he doesn't quite know how he's going to deal with living next door to otters. So in this story, we find out how Mr. Rabbit's going to do that. So I want you to think about all the new neighbors that you might have at school tomorrow. And by that I mean all the new friends, your teachers, everyone new that you're going to spend the year with at school. So you can listen to the story from this book and hopefully it will help you learn how to deal with new people. Do Unto Otters by Lori Keller. It starts out with Mr. Rabbit. Doody-doo, 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 just hopping along. Doody-doo, doody-donk. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. We're your new neighbors, the otters. Otters? Otters? My new neighbors are otters? I don't know anything about otters. What if we don't get along? Then the wise old owl comes in. Mr. Rabbit, I know an old saying. Do unto otters as you would have otters do unto you. What does that mean? It simply means treat otters the same way you'd like otters to treat you. Treat otters the same way I'd like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me? Well, I'd like otters to be friendly. A cheerful hello, a nice smile, and good eye contact are all part of being friendly. Friendliness is very important to me, especially after my last neighbor, Mr. Grrr. That does not sound friendly at all. I'd like otters to be polite. They should know when to say please. Then it shows a picture of an otter. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Rabbit. Would you please return my ball there? Pretty please with carrots on top? They should know when to say thank you. I can say thank you in 5 languages. Gracias, Spanish. Merci, which is French. I can say it in German, Dankeschön, and Japanese, arigato, and also Pig Latin, Enkthé Uye. That's not a real language. And they should know how to say, excuse me. There's a bee flying in toward the otter and it says, oh, Mr. Otter. And Mr. Otter says, excuse me, Mr. Bee. I need to run and check on something. So he's trying to politely get away from the bee. Otters should be honest. That means they should keep their promises, not lie, and not cheat. I'd like otters to be considerate. You know, being a good listener, asking before borrowing something, not littering, being patient, caring for all creatures, opening the door for someone, being on time, respecting the elderly. It's always good to be a considerate neighbor. It wouldn't hurt otters to be kind. Everyone appreciates a kind act, no matter how bad it smells. See, the otters are trying to share their food with the rabbit, but rabbits do not like to eat smelly fish. Oh, and what's that word? Cooperate. Otters should learn to cooperate. Then the otters are saying, we know how to cooperate. I see otters like to play. I hope they know how to play fair. Otters' rules for fair play. Be a good sport. Play by the rules. Take turns. Include everyone, even bees. I'd like it if we could share things. Our favorite books, our favorite activities, Our favorite treats. Maybe not the treats. Again, the rabbit has carrots and veggies and the otters have fish. They probably wouldn't like each other's treats. I hope otters won't tease me about my doo-dee-doo song, my extra large swim fins, and my bad hair days. I hope otters won't tease anyone about anything. Teasing is mean. I think otters should apologize when they do something wrong. And I hope they can be forgiving when I do something wrong. So there, that's how I'd like otters to treat me. You see, Mr. Rabbit, I told you it was simple. Right, just do-de-do unto otters as you would have otters do-de-do unto you. So hopefully that is some helpful information for you when you start back to school tomorrow and making new friends. Just treat otters the way you'd like otters to treat you. Good night, Wildcats. See you tomorrow.